I am Jeffrey Old, and today I will be talking about the duties and responsibilities of citizenship. Before I go on, I want to make sure everyone understands what I mean by duties and responsibilities. Duties and responsibilities are a bundle of obligations that citizens are expected to fulfill in exchange for the rights the government guarantees to citizens. So if citizens want to live in a great country, they need to make sure they hold up their end of the bargain, so to speak. I will discuss several aspects of the duties and responsibilities of citizenship. First, I will discuss why the duties imposed on citizens are necessary in order to have a free, safe, and prosperous country. Then, I will discuss the responsibilities of American citizens and the benefits of fulfilling them. Finally, I will discuss a change I would make to the duties and responsibilities of American citizens if I were president. Before I discuss specific duties, I want to point out that the duties of citizenship, as opposed to responsibilities, which I will discuss later, are mandatory. So an American citizen is guilty of breaking the law when he has not fulfilled his citizenship duties. The first duty I will discuss is jury duty. Fulfillment of this duty is essential because without the service of all eligible citizens on juries would not be impartial. If, for example, only courthouse employees served on the jury, the outcome of every case requiring a jury would not be the opinion of the average citizen, but the opinion of the average employee of courthouse. The second duty is serving as a witness when called. This duty is so very crucial because without certain testimony, the jury or judge presiding over the case is not properly informed, and in turn cannot make an accurate decision. For example, if a witness could prove that the person on trial for murder was innocent and another was guilty, but did not testify, a man guilty of murder would walk free, and even worse, an innocent man might go to jail. The final duty I will discuss is obeying local, state, and national laws. If people choose to disregard laws, the government cannot keep them safe. Other important duties include respecting the rights of others, paying taxes, attending school, and registering for the draft. I do not have time to discuss these with you today, but I hope to have an opportunity to explore them at another time. Now I'll discuss one responsibility that I believe is particularly important. Before I go on, I want to clarify that responsibilities, as opposed to duties, are not mandatory, meaning that the law does not require citizens to fulfill them. It's important, however, for citizens to fulfill their responsibilities, because otherwise this country cannot function. Right now, the fulfillment of responsibilities relies on the autonomous system. Voting for president is definitely the most important responsibility of every American citizen. It is also arguably the most rewarding responsibility, not only for the citizen who fulfills it, but for the American public as a whole. This is because when someone votes for president, they select who they think is the most qualified person to lead the country. So voting not only allows the voter to have his voice in the selection of the president, but provides for a system in which only the most qualified person, as the American citizen, can become president. I, for one, want the most qualified person to be my president. While I cannot discuss in full the remaining responsibilities of citizenship, I do want to mention what they are. Volunteering, participating in civic life, and understanding the workings of our government. Now I'll explain my plan to slightly alter the duties and responsibilities. If elected, I will put into effect compulsory voting in presidential elections. Every American who is eligible to vote must vote. While the idea of compulsory voting may sound radical to some, it is actually the best way to ensure that our nation has the best leader for everyone. This is because if voting were mandatory, all eligible citizens would vote in elections, so the president would represent the American public much more accurately. So if you want a better president now, and a better president for all the next election, vote Jeffrey Old.